confusion. Tallest flower. So tallest flower name is the Amorphophallous. Amorphophallous. Tallest and largest. Don't get confused. Can you tell the largest flower name? Largest flower name, Abhinaya Kirtivasan. Anyone, can you give the answer? Largest flower name. Do you know anyone? I taught already, but you have to forget. Refflesia. Refflesia. This is the largest flower. Clear? Refflesia arnoldi. It is the largest flower. Deeplaka. Deeplux. Clear? Is it okay? The largest flower in the world, that is Refflesia arnoldi, and tallest flower in the world, that is the Amorphophallous. Now concept is clear. The difference between largest and tallest. Largest, that is Refflesia, and tallest is the Amorphophallous. Okay. So this is the tallest flower, and this tallest flower is the Amorphophallous. So tallest flower, this is the Amorphophallous. The flower itself is about 6 feet in height. Oh, that is too much. They are saying 6 feet, means like our height. Our height, my height also 5 feet something. So not full, you can say not full up to 6 feet, but it is this flower, it is up to my height. Okay. And I know, so somebody in your class also not more than this height. Okay. They will also less than 6 feet. Okay. So the flower height is similar to like my height. Okay. So Amorphophallous, the flower height 6 feet in height. A similar relationship exists between a species of moth and plant Yucca, where both species moth and Yucca. Okay, this is the example. This is the example where they lay their eggs. Okay, so here they have given the species, means height of the plant is very big. Sorry, flower, not plant. If the flower is very big, so some animals they can lay their egg inside. Okay, nobody can arrive that place, and it will be the safe. So in this plant, Amorphophallous, some pollinating agent they can lay their eggs. Okay, another example, cannot complete their life cycle without each other. Okay, that means you can say here, this is the very compulsory. If the plant, so their pollinating agent also compulsory, because Yucca and moth, they are the live-in relationship, means they lay their eggs inside the Yucca plant, and Yucca protect itself. Yucca protect lay eggs. Clear? Another pollinating agent will come, they fertilize and develops into the another one. Okay. In this way, they have given how, and it is saying cannot complete their life cycle without each other. Okay. So moth and Yucca. Moth, this is the moth. Insects, this is insect, and Yucca, it is the plant. Yucca plant. So both are the complementary with each other. How it is complementary? Just look. The moth deposit its eggs in the locule of the ovary of the flower. Means Yucca plant, they have the flower. Yucca plants, they have the flower. In the flower, they have the ovary. Ovary, they have the locule. The chamber of ovary, which is known as the locule. In the locule, the moth, they deposits its egg. Okay, means they lay their eggs. Okay, in turn gets pollinated by the moth. Okay, the larvae of the moth come out of the eggs as the seed start developing. Okay, this seed will get fertilized after the development starts. Not seed, egg. When the egg start to development, firstly they will come in the form of larva. Okay, that you already studied the development. Holometabolous, Hemimetabolous, and Paurometabolous. Clear? Paurometabolous. Holometabolous, Hemimetabolous, and Paurometabolous. Do you have development found into the cockroach? Paurometabolous development found into the cockroach. Okay. So that means they have the Pauro means they have the different stages, means they have the larval stages. Holometabolous means complete metamorphosis, no larval stage. Okay. So Paurometabolous means this Such type of the such type of the metamorphosis found into the cockroach. Okay, so here the larvae of the moth come out of the egg as the seed starts the developing. Okay, when the yucca flower, they develops the seed. Okay, when the seed develops, along with seeds, this moth larvae gets come out. Okay, the moth larvae gets come out. Clear? The moth larvae gets come out along with the development of the seed. So this is the very good example of the why don't you observe some flowers of the following plants or any others available to you? Okay, they have given one example. Just look at the example. Example here: cucumber, mango, people, coriander, papaya, onion, lobia, cotton, tobacco, rose, lemon, eucalyptus, banana. Can you tell which type of pollination found in all these plants? Which type of pollination found in all these plants? Yes, Hindu AB, do you will you tell? Very good, Monisha. Said, very good. Entomophily. Clear? Insects or entomophily. Clear? So insects involves in the such type of the flower where the insects pollination or entomophily. Very good, Monisha. So here, this is the way. This is already PYQS, previous year questions. Okay. So here, cucumber, cucurbitaceae, mango, Mangifera indica, people, Ficus religiosa, okay, and mango, Mangifera indica, then coriander, they have the umbel type of inflorescence. Papaya, this is the dioecious in nature, means sexes separated. So papaya is the sexes separated. Onion, Allium cepa, Allium sativa, that is garlic. Allium cepa, clear? Allium cepa, Lobia robusta, cotton, I forgot. Tobacco, that is tobacco, and rose, China rose, okay, and lemon, clear, eucalyptus, and banana. So all these plants, they generally represents the which type of pollination? Insect pollination, entomophily. Okay, so here you can say the answer should be here. They generally represents which type of pollination? Entomophily type. Many insects, many consume pollen or nectar that without bringing about pollinator. Okay, another topic, another terminology, they are saying, they are talking about the pollen robbers. This is called the pollen robbers. Okay, robbers, you know, robbers, that is the dakat. In Hindi it is called the dakat or thief. Okay, now you can see they have given many insects may consume pollen or nectar without bringing about pollination. Okay, sometimes what happen, some insects arrive at the flower, they have too much pollination. Okay, means they inside the body number of pollen grains adhere on the surface of body, but what they will do, it is not going to involve the pollination phenomenon. They are not moving on the different plants. Okay, they will went and slept there. So such type of the animals or such type of the insect is called the pollen robber. So such floral visitor are referred as a pollen or nectar robbers. Okay, so such type of the insects is called the pollen or nectar robbers. To talk another topic, that is the outbreeding devices. Okay, another topic, this is the outbreeding devices. What is the outbreeding? Outbreeding means this is used for the pollination phenomenon. Just look at outbreeding devices. Majority of flowering plants produce hermaphrodite flowers, and pollen grains are likely coming into contact with the stigma of the same flower. Okay, that means you have to know one term which is known as the emasculation. Emasculation. Anyone, can you tell what means of the emasculation and who performs such experiments? Such experiments performed by which scientist? Emasculation. Anyone? Can you tell emasculation? Do you know?
Gregor Johar Mendel, sir.
Very good, Preeta Rani. Gregor John Mendel. What is the emasculation?
Removal of anthers, sir.
Very good, excellent. That means removal of anther. Anther means male flower. Removal of anther from bisexual flower. This is called the emasculation. Okay. Removal of male flower. Anther means what? That is male. So removal of the male flower from bisexual flower, it is called the emasculation. Clear? It is generally known as the emasculation. Is it okay? Is it clear to all of you? Emasculation. So this you can say this is also a type of outbreeding devices. Okay. Listen here. They have given. Majority of the flowering plants produce hermaphrodite flowers, and pollen grains are likely to come in contact with the stigma of the same flower. What we have seen, most of the angiospermic flower, it is bisexual in nature. Okay. Most of the angiospermic flower, it is bisexual in nature. Okay. So due to this, they have given hermaphrodite and pollen grains are likely to come in the contact. If the hermaphrodite means both are hermaphrodite means self pollination chance is too much, and cross pollination chance is very less because already bisexual flower. If the development together protandry and protogyny phenomenon is not happening, so every time cross pollination does not take place. Every time self pollination takes place. Okay, so this have given. If you read, so come in contact with the stigma of the same flower. If the stigma of the same flower means which pollination, that is autogamy. Always it favors the autogamy. Clear? It always favors the autogamy. Continued self pollination result in inbreeding depression. You will also study one chapter, strategies for enhancement for food production. You will read the outbreeding cross and inbreeding depression. Cross pollination does not take place. No cross pollination, no genetic variation takes place. No genetic variation, they cause the inbreeding depression. So in this way they have been in continued, just wait. Okay, continued self pollination result in the inbreeding depression. If the self pollination continue takes place, clear? To encourage the cross pollination, I told already hercogamy, this is a type of this prevent the self pollination, favors the cross pollination. Heterostyly, protandry, protogyny. Okay, so these are the example of which favors the cross pollination. Okay, so remaining things we will discuss by tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.